Hi guys, just like to talk to you about the range of impact guns we're selling at the moment. They've certainly been around for a long time. They look a little bit different now because they got this nice bright orange colour. But underneath the cover is still the full aluminium body, so they're very durable pieces of equipment. This is the 3/4 drive here, so if you've got any tools with the large 3/4 drive sockets, then this is an industrial tool. It's designed for use in industrial workshops. You know, you might be working on farm equipment, you might be working on mining equipment. This is the type of tool that was in all of those very hard wearing places. We have direction control. So by moving this lever forward and backwards, I go from forward to reverse. It's made so if you've got a glove on your hand, you can easily move that. If you look in close here, you can see there's also some numbers. As we turn this knob, it will change it from a lesser torque output to its maximum torque output. So if you ever come up to one, obviously you need to check where that setting is. I can show you it here, but this is not the right air hose. Obviously, this is only a 1/2-inch air hose, and this tool being 3/4 drive, it can use nearly 1,000 litres of air a minute. I can use it like this, but on this sort of air hose, I'm restricting the amount of air that can get to it, so I'm not going to realise its maximum potential. And that's something we do get occasionally. People bring back tools to the workshop and say it doesn't perform. We test it here, it performs perfectly. It's because in their air system there's some sort of restriction. So be careful of that when you're buying tools. Have a look at the airflow that's required. Maybe your compressor's not up to the job, or maybe you've got the regulator set too low. Coming down to 1/2-inch, this type of tool would be very common in all of your mechanical workshops. Most mechanics would have a 1/2-inch drive impact wrench of some sort. This one again, full aluminium body, it's got the cover on it for protection. We know these tools get treated pretty hard. They get dropped on the ground or even thrown under the vehicle to get from one wheel to the wheels on the other side. That's fine, it's made to take that. We have here our forward and reverse. So in this case, we can just push this rod through the middle and push it back. That's our forward and reverse. And we have our speed control here, so you can use that with one thumb, easy enough. Again, very common. What's new, I guess, would be something like this STUBBY version. You can see that it really is a significantly amount shorter unit, and I've even got a socket on this. If you're going to go for this, then equally you should have a look at the STUBBY socket set, something like this. The SP20355 runs from 10mm to 24mm, and that gives you the maximum benefit size-wise for using a STUBBY impact wrench. Of course, it's a lot smaller air motor, so how do we get a lot of power out of it? We got to make it run faster. So I'll just put this on, and hopefully you can hear it. Obviously we have speed control at the back here as well, and forward and reverse. Enough of that. So this is a very compact tool. You can see everything about it has been designed to be as small as possible and yet as powerful as possible. Tools like this certainly can't be replaced yet by cordless tools. Cordless tools and cordless impact wrenches aren't suitable for certain environments. So if I'm working in a very dirty, dusty environment, say something like a batching plant, or I'm pulling off things from earth-moving equipment where there's a lot of dust in the air, in this case, if I'm using a cordless tool where the electric motor is drawing air into the motor and drawing all those abrasive particles with it, I'm going to wear that tool out quickly no matter what. So air tools have definitely got a very important place to fill in your workshop, in particularly dirty environments. Another environment or situation that can happen is that I'm using the tool to perhaps undo a sump, a transmission pan, or a diff plate, something where I pull it off and then oil gushes out everywhere. If I've got a tool like this and it gets covered in oil, well hell, it probably does it some good. But if it's a cordless tool and that oil gets into the electric motor and the circuitry inside the tool, then it's finished. So you definitely have uses and specific needs for pneumatic impact wrenches.